This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Revival Gold, Mr. Hugh Agro. Hugh, how are you this afternoon?
Very good, Gerardo. Great to be back.
Congratulations are in order. You just got approved to drill at Arnett. Arnett is a very important property for you. It's nearby the flagship, which is, of course, the past producing Bear Track property. We have $1,400 gold. Despite that, Revival remains one of the best speculations in the space, even when we use these depressed prices for the juniors and we do a peer-to-peer comparison. So I wanted to get a quick update. I want to thank you for coming on. Can we talk about the approval at Arnett and what the plan is there?
You bet, Gerardo. It's this is exciting times, and it's along the lines of what we envisioned when we got Revival Gold started back in 2017. You've been on this journey with us for a year and a half or so now, and we're making clear progress. The permit for Arnett was a great accomplishment for the company. Importantly, we had no objections through the permitting process. And that's indicative of the support we have for responsible mining in Idaho and in our local area. The community's behind us. We're doing good work, and the permit now unlocks that potential, as you say, right next door to the past producing Bear Track property, where we have oxide material all close to surface.
A couple of important points that I want to touch on there that you just made, Hugh. One is the community support. When I visited the project, we had the opportunity to spend some time with the locals. We actually were dining when we ended up chatting with a few of the folks from the Forest Service, and I remember how supportive they were. That's one. The second point is the overall community seems to really want this project to succeed. I know when I was there, I was approached several times by multiple people asking whether I thought the Bear Track mine would go back into production. And I got the impression that a lot of that came from the goodwill that was established the last time around when Bear Track was in production. Of course, there's people on the Revival staff that were there for that. It was obviously done correctly. Let's talk about why Arnett is important. You're going to drill approximately 4,000 meters at Arnett. Obviously you're looking for that near surface oxide similar to what you hit at the Haiti target. Can you speak to that a bit?
Now that we're permitted, and I can also report that we're mobilized up at Arnett and ready to start drilling, we're going to focus on that near surface oxide potential, which we started into at the tail end last season in the Haiti zone area. We have two parallel structures or trends of mineralization across the Arnett property. They extend for about 2 miles, 3 miles each, and the Haiti is at the top end of the northern trend, and that's where we'll start our drilling. We've got about 20 to 25 holes planned for that area for this summer, and if all goes well, we want to move into an updated resource and a PEA next year. Now, we do have other targets at Arnett and a couple of other pieces of regional exploration work underway to narrow in our targeting exercises and get in drilling elsewhere at Arnett. But the immediate focus is at Haiti, where we have oxide material all within a drilled depth of 125 meters of surface.
You've done an excellent job, Hugh. You and the team have done an excellent job of looking forward and making sure that the dominoes are in place. And I couldn't help notice in the release that you already have 3 permit application processes that are underway with the Forest Service for potential drill sites in the future at Bear Track. Can you speak to that a bit?
Yeah, make no mistake. Permitting in any jurisdiction takes time, and you need to coordinate with the agencies, coordinate your exploration activities, and it's not an easy process, and not every team gets it right, and you certainly run into issues along the way. So the best thing to do is, as you suggested, start early, do good quality work, make sure you articulate very clearly with the agencies what it is is you plan to do, and then do what you say you're going to do. And I think if you develop good rapport with the agencies, you respect the protocols and the arrangements around working responsibly in exploration and mining in these federal lands, you can do it and you can be successful. And let's face it, it's a heck of a lot easier to be operating domestically than it is in many other parts of the world. We've got safety and security and U.S. law. We've got accessibility. We've got very high quality people to call on. And in a state like Idaho, which was built on the back of mining and ranching and other resource development, you've got an understanding community and state government.
Well said, Hugh. Thank you so much for the update. Anything else that you'd like to add?
Look, Gerardo, we've got, as you point out, we've got a really good value proposition for investors. I think with the news flow coming out and the way the gold price is going here, it's a very bright future for Revival Gold. I just hope this gold price doesn't run too far, too fast. We do want to bring another asset into the portfolio, and so we have our minds and eyes out for other opportunities. So let's hope we get a chance to bring even more value to Revival Gold shareholders before the rest of the world wakes up to the opportunity in the company and sort of generally in the sector.
The Revival team is an accomplished team. I expect nothing less. I think the second half of this year, I've been saying it all year long, is going to be a critical one moving forward. And I look forward to chatting again soon, Hugh.
You bet. Thanks, Gerardo.
Thank you.